Hi, my name is Nina. I'm a third-year student here at the Ellsworth Center, and I've been asked to talk to you about the importance of organization and motivation in succeeding in an online class. First and foremost, it's really important to budget adequate time to get the coursework done and to actually use that time. For online class, I budget 4 hours for every credit of the class. So if I'm taking a 3-credit class, I budget for 12 hours a week. It's a little bit more than what I would budget for any other kind of class because of the class time. We don't have 3 hours of class time on an online class, so that makes up the difference. And then just because I've budgeted the time doesn't mean I'm going to do well. I actually have to use that time and use it well, which means don't think to myself, oh, I'll just go off to the beach today instead of using that time. Use the time or else you're going to fall behind. And falling behind an online class or any class is certainly not any fun. What works best for me is to treat an online class as much as I can like any other class, which means getting a notebook and keeping all the assignments, the syllabus, any of the information the instructor gives me, as well as the work that I've completed in that notebook. I also keep the notes from when I read in the notebook. That way, when it comes time to study for a test, I've got everything organized according to how the teacher is presenting the information. It makes it a lot easier to study. I also keep track of what I need of my assignments in my daily calendar as well. It's like a double check. I'll enter, when I realize an assignment starts on such a date, I'll write down, start the assignment on this date. When does the assignment, is it due? I'll write that down in the calendar as well. And then I'll pick a point midway between the start and the end date and put a little note in my calendar just to ask myself, how's that project coming? This helps, especially if you're taking multiple classes and you're juggling one or more part-time jobs the way that I am. It keeps my whole life organized, and that way I know that I'm keeping on track, that I'm getting everything I need to do done. Motivation. To maintain motivation, I think involves a few different things. It involves being interested in something, finding the relevance, being confident, and finding satisfaction. So I'd recommend if you've never taken an online class before, pick something that really appeals to you, that really interests you. This way you'll be better able to evaluate whether online classes is the right kind of medium for you to take a class in. If you pick something you're totally not interested in, chances are you're not going to enjoy an online class. Have that I can do it attitude. If you run into trouble, if you don't understand an assignment, don't hesitate to ask the instructor. If you can't figure out how to use a feature of Blackboard that the teacher wants you to be able to learn how to use, call ITT Tech. That's what they're there for. And they're more than willing to help, and they're actually really kind of friendly too, as most of the instructors are. The only unintelligent question I've ever is the one that's not asked. So be confident enough to know that if you run into trouble and need some help, you can get it. Find the relevance too in what you're learning in that class and apply it to your real life work or your real life experience. This not only makes the class more meaningful for you, but it helps solidify the information that you're learning so that you'll be able to recall better at test taking time. Find satisfaction in doing a really good job. I do. It makes me feel really good when I can go to my calendar and check off an assignment because I know that I've done the best that I can with that. It also makes me feel good to go to Blackboard and check my grades because usually they're pretty good because I have put in all that work. And so that makes me realize that not only do I know that I've learned something and gotten a lot out of that class, but that the teachers know that as well. Motivation and organization really do help succeed in an online class. I wish you all luck and have fun exploring this new, exciting way to take classes.